Monocle or Ring of Phasing, in my opinion. Oh, and a very strong torch, too. Obsidian Torch. Pretty much indistinguishable from the Luminous Torch, because you're not really generally allowed to lose that that beat multiplier. So, gonna give them nice visibility, save them from some nasty surprises from doors and walls. Angelica speeding right through, already onto his 1-2 at under 30 seconds. But Aquacat's not too far behind. And Blue Blimp trailing the pack, looking to clear up his boss here. Angelica going down to a misbeat. So that leaves Aquacats in the lead for now, although Angelica being the first one there is going to have the point lead for the moment. Blue Blimp going down to a monkey. Just doing a quick reset there. And Aquacats, meanwhile, making his way down to the boss on his 1-2. Right next to the shop and the chest as well. Freeze Scroll, not bad. Freeze Scroll is a very useful tool as a panic button or for a boss killer. And as I was just saying, Monocle being great in the early game for Coda. There's a Monocle. Gonna let him scope out any really useful items there. Oh, and there's a Shrine of Rhythm. Could skip this whole... Oh, but opts for the Shrine of Glass instead. Perhaps wanting that glass jaw. Not what I would personally go for. That Shrine of Rhythm instantly going to get him to 1-4, and also the missing beat going to make his life a lot easier as far as maintaining that rhythm goes. But opting to go for the glass, get that extra damage, and yeah, looking to fight this red dragon. Should be a pretty easy cleanup, not too much else in the area. Gonna lure it all the way back here, probably to secure the Lucky Charm. Yeah, gonna get the Lucky Charm off of that. Very nicely done. Meanwhile, Angelica and Blue Blimp both on 1-2. If they make it to 1-3, we'll see if they make the same decision with the shrines, but I expect we might see some divergence here. And first boss, Coral Roof, extremely easy fight with the dagger and a bomb. All you have to do is make sure you delay the bomb enough to make sure tentacles don't end on your dagger, because if they do, that leaves gold under your dagger, and that generally means a dead run. Okay, so Angelica onto 1-3, and as I said, taking that Shrine of Rhythm, just completely skipping the floor entirely. Gonna have a really easy Coral Rift fight, but without the Luck Charm, we see phasing instead of Ring of Luck. But Aquacat's also finding a Shrine of Phasing might take that. And does take it, throws away a pretty substantial build. But there's a glass torch on the ground waiting for him. So, honestly, these builds are pretty even. And Angelica passing up Aquacats, going down to 2-2. We have dueling phasing builds here. On to 2-3 is Angelica. Aquacats right behind on 2-2. Blue Blimp taking the glass shrine. That's really interesting. I find it really interesting that we're seeing so much... we're seeing bias towards the glass shrine over the rhythm shrine. But Aquacat's having a hard time with this Dire Bat. Oh, the Dire Bat kind of flying away on him, but getting the kill, going on to his 2-3. Angelica looking to clear this up, but there's a Wind Mage that's giving him some trouble. He has to be really careful with this kill. He has no bombs. Oh, and he dies to a misbeat by bumping into an armadillo, so 2-3 Flight Plant. If Angelica can clear this 2-3, that's going to give him the lead. But we're seeing the same Wind Mage kind of causing problems here. Aquacat's successfully taking him down, though. And clearing the Nightmare. He's dancing around the shop, luring all the enemies towards him, so that he can maybe have an easier approach at the exit. Checking the arena. Deciding he doesn't want anything, and going on to his death metal. So Aquacats takes the lead. Oh, very nice use of the bomb. Could put this fight away and get down to zone 3. And he makes it! Finds extra damage to that Karate Key, and he's on to his zone 3. This is huge. Very good build, but he is very much lacking on bombs, so he's going to be having to kill everything in hand-to-hand combat, which can be pretty rough on Coda. finding lead boots. I would take those over the Explorer's boots, but he opts to stick with the Explorer's. Meanwhile, Angelica back to Zone 2. But Aquacat's really pulling away on this, finding a nice freeze spell, which is going to help make up for his current lack of bombs. Could very easily kill this Banshee without using any of his additional resources. Oh, getting a little scared by that Yeti, though. And on to 3-3. This is pretty intense. If Aquacat keeps this pace up, we could be seeing a win. Angelica going down. I missed what too? Probably a misbeat. But Aquacat's very easy nightmare fight here. Nothing else in his way. Gonna clean that up very quickly. Kind of wants to go for the Mimic by the looks of it, but it's in a really nasty spot. But he's committed. Gets a Frost Charm for his trouble. That's really nice. Also finding an apple. Very limited usage on Coda, you know, for obvious reasons. But it does give you a beat of invincibility, so it does serve a purpose. Just a very hard to utilize one. And he is onto his third boss, which is Deep Blues. If he had a single bomb, he has a really easy quick kill here with a throw and a fireball. But no bombs means he's gonna have to do. And he has no way through. That's the end of that run for Aquacats. But a 3-4 run in under 7 minutes on a blind seed. This is crazy. But that does possibly open the door for Angelica if Angelica can really power through the rest of the seed. He's only got 2.5 minutes left. But if he can make this run work, and he's pulling out all the stops, just popping that freeze spell immediately to deal with that Dire Bat. But now we're seeing this tricky Nightmare again, and he goes down. And I think that might be it. There's really not much time left for Angelica to make it all the way there again. In fact, I don't think either of the two frontrunners can make it far enough. At this point, it's probably on Blue Blimp to make it to 2-4, and even that's gonna be a tall order. Especially since he took the luck charm, which is gonna prevent him from finding that phasing that Angelica's been taking. He does have the option of that Shrine of Phasing. But probably doesn't have the same resources. Like might not end up with the same build that Aquacats was able to scrap together by picking up all the extra, by having the extra torches lying around. Okay, so gonna see that Shrine of Phasing. Oh, but there's a Ring of Phasing just right there in the bounce trap. So the chances of Blue Blimp pulling ahead here are definitely existent, but he needs to push. He needs to pull out all his resources here, because he has no bombs, but he does. Oh, and I think he just bumped that Wall Mimic, and that's gonna be the end of it. At this point, there's no way any racer can improve their current position with less than a minute left. So. Yeah, that's it. We're looking at Aquacats taking first this round with an absolutely amazing 3-4 run. Angelica not too far behind with 2-3, and Blue Blimp making it to 2-1. And yeah, we're seeing within 10 minutes, every racer made it to Zone 2. So this is pretty much the highest level Coda play you're probably going to see. Aquacats fortunately dying to a clone fist bump there on his last attempt, but yeah, I'm going to call this one, and we'll move on to the next set.